It's tackled away by Felix Torres. All the way back for Alexander Dominguez. This might be his last shot at a major tournament, Dominguez. 37 years old. He'd be 39 by the time the World Cup comes around, if indeed Ecuador qualify for it. And again, Dominguez has been getting better with age. Ecuadorian observers say he's been playing the best of his career so far. So maybe he will make it to that World Cup if his side are able to be there. On the edge of the area, this is swept away. And a foul against Lautaro Martinez. So even though Argentina fans will be feeling better about their side, now having the lead, just a one-goal advantage. And again, if Ecuador were able to find that equalizing goal, all of a sudden you'd start thinking about penalty kicks again, because we would not have extra time if we were level after 90. Not in the quarterfinals, not in the semifinal, not until the final. The next goal, always crucial in knockout football, but especially right now. Hopeful ball forward. Argentina able to read that. Steered toward Lautaro Martinez. Took a deft touch. Now flagged down by Hincapié. Immediately was swarmed by Rodrigo de Paul. Ecuador do well, though. Alan Franco. We're 5 minutes into the second half. Ecuador again have started the half well. Caicedo. Caicedo still. Forward for Valencia. Tried to get himself turned. He had a man running off the ball. Couldn't feed it to him. Play goes on though. Down the left, there's space for Sarmiento. Edge of the area. Sarmiento switching to his left foot. Now Valencia tried to take it off him. They got in each other's way. Miscommunication, but they're able to hunt it down again. No. Free kick Argentina. Foul given against Carlos Gruezo. Ecuador incensed. Yeah, the studs were up on Messi. See Caicedo. Ooh, was a high follow-through from Christian Romero a moment ago. That was why Caicedo went down. And Romero did kick the ball before following through on Caicedo. Yeah, I think that's what referee Andres Matande is saying in response to protests from the Ecuadorian players. Now, of course, just because you get the ball doesn't mean it can't be a foul, doesn't mean it can't be a serious infraction. In Matande's view, that was incidental and accidental. Not worth any further action. VAR, of course, can review that if they choose. Has again been a bit of a slow start in this second half for Argentina, just as it was in the first. They still haven't conceded a goal in this tournament yet. Canada had a few really good chances in that first game. Chile had a couple late in that second game that was 0-0 for a long time before Lautaro Martinez won it in the 88th. Even Peru had a couple opportunities. They hit the inside of the post late in their game. But that Argentine goal has not been scored on so far here at Copa America 2024. Moises Caicedo needing treatment for quite a long time after getting kicked on that follow through by Romero. Just to show you how solid that central defense has been for Argentina. Christian Romero playing the first 2 games in that group phase. He was rested in the 3rd game against Peru, but in those first 2 games he contested 15 tackles and he won 14 of them. So while Lionel Messi gets most of the headlines, and deservedly so in many cases, it's that steal in the midfield and that central defense pairing, along with Emi Martinez in goal, that has given Argentina that solid platform for players like Messi to flourish at the other end over the last few years. That was what they didn't reliably have for a long time. Another look at the contact between Romero and Caicedo. You see the appeals for a VAR review from Enner Valencia. Just a free kick for Argentina, which Emi Martinez will launch forward. Launches it right into the box where it's taken down, and the turn and strike by Lautaro Martinez skids wide. It's not a bad set piece. That's what it turned into. Emi Martinez able to ping it into that opposing box. Great back to goal play by Martinez, able to take it down and get turned. Not quite able to wrap all the way around it. Most assumed at the start of the tournament that Julian Alvarez would be the starter up top with Messi throughout this Copa America, but Lautaro Martinez left Lionel Scaloni with no choice after scoring twice off the bench in the first 2 games, then scoring 2 when starting, ostensibly just to give Alvarez a rest in that last group game. But 4 goals in 3 games. He's been hot. He's forced his way back into the starting 11. Wonderful first touch there. Tried to backheel it to Messi. Here come Ecuador through the lines. Enner Valencia trying to get around the edge, but Romero takes it away. But then he scuffs his clearance, and it's out for a corner. It looked like Romero had the situation in hand, but it will be a set piece for Ecuador. Just their 3rd corner. And they create something from it. Caicedo skids it in low near post. It volleys out. It's another corner. Or is it? Which way is the referee pointing now? It looked like he initially pointed toward the corner. Now he does, yes. 2nd consecutive corner for Ecuador. Andres Matande refereed in the Copa Libertadores for many years. This shouts for handball from Ecuador, but those have been quickly checked. Nothing there, says VAR. On we go. Another corner. This one lifted in on goal. Fairly simple catch for Emi Martinez. And Rodrigo de Paul down in the goal mouth. He was in a big battle with Alan Franco by the penalty spot. Now, that ball did graze Enzo Fernandez's left arm. I think VAR determining that the arm was in a natural position. Lisandro Martinez in the 35th minute, one of those central defenders for Argentina, scoring from a corner. That's the difference. So we've played nearly an hour in Houston. Valencia. Between a bunch of blue and white stripes, somehow able to keep it. Now this is Hincapié, taken away. Back to his goalkeeper from Lisandro Martinez. Protected by Valencia. Very scrappy moment right now. Caicedo able to flick it around the corner. Sarmiento by the end line. It's out for another corner. Again, Lisandro Martinez had to hustle over and put it out before Sarmiento charged through. 3 corners in the last few minutes for Ecuador as they turn up the pressure again. Can they make that pressure pay? Can they produce end product? Can they produce a goal? Caicedo in low, near post, took a deflection. Referee points to the spot. It's a penalty for Ecuador. The handball was given this time. Argentina protests. It will be looked at, of course. Let's see. It comes off DePaul's knee and volleys up onto his arm. Or did it come off the Ecuadorian player first? I thought it came off DePaul's leg from that first angle. Second angle looked like it came straight off the attacker. Of course, DePaul saying, my arms were tucked to my body. Where else are they supposed to be? Kendry Páez took the penalty and scored it against Jamaica, just 17 years old, but it looks like Enner Valencia is demanding the ball this time. Remember, Páez is only 17, and he just turned 17 a couple months ago. And instead, it's going to be the veteran Valencia placing the ball on the spot. Felix Sanchez can't watch. Emi Martinez being talked to by the referee. It looks like this has been checked, and it appears that it has stood. DePaul still arguing, still pleading his case, but it's in vain. And it is going to be Enner Valencia. 41 career goals for the 34-year-old. His 88th game for his country. Plays in Brazil for Internacional, trying to haunt Argentina at Copa America. Valencia against Emi Martinez. The pressure is big. And he missed! Off the post! Second ball deflected, side netting, it stays out. It stays 1-0 Argentina. What do we have now? Valencia sending the goalkeeper the wrong way. Did Martinez come off his line early? Yeah, I think it's been checked. He did not come off the line early. That was what was initially called by referee Andres Matande. He was calling for a retake, but you could see the replay there. That back foot was still on the line. And Enner Valencia, having sent him the wrong way, just pulled it wide off the foot of the post. Second ball stayed out as well. Just scuffed it. Didn't connect cleanly with it. Trying to roll it calmly into that corner. An inch too far. Emi Martinez, as usual, celebrating wildly. Says it all from Felix Sanchez. Game not over yet, but was that the moment that the quarterfinal was lost for Ecuador? Will they get a better chance than that to equalize? Missed a couple wonderful chances in the first half. Now they miss a penalty in the second half. It has hardly been a vintage performance from Argentina. Not that their fans care at the moment. This long ball over the top. Might be a chance for Nicolas Gonzalez to create something here. He's looking for a corner. He gets one. This will be just the second of the match for Argentina, but they scored the goal from their first one in the 35th minute. And for Enner Valencia, this has to be agonizing. Here comes Julian Alvarez to replace Lautaro Martinez, the first change of the night for either side. So after 4 goals in the 3 group games for Lautaro Martinez, held off the score sheet today. And Julian Alvarez, who is now in a bit of a goal drought himself. It had been Martinez who was mired in a slump with Argentina for a long time. Now it's the other way around. Alvarez hasn't scored in his last 15 appearances for Argentina since the World Cup semi-final against Croatia. Lionel Messi over this corner. See Argentina stacking those shirts up on top of the penalty spot. Messi's outswinger, top of the 6, headed away. De Paul. This will be chased after by the end line, but it will roll out for a goal kick. 65 minutes gone, 25 minutes remaining. Alvarez on the pitch for Argentina. How long does Felix Sanchez wait to make any changes? Has to be tough for him because I think he has to love a lot of the things that his side had done, a lot of the things that the 11 players on the pitch have done for 65 minutes, but it's not showing on the scoreboard. And that's a problem, especially when you're facing Argentina. At times it has been a nervous Argentina crowd in Houston tonight. They're in a good mood right now. Nahuel Molina taking this throw. Aiming for Messi. It was taken away by Caicedo. Swept back up by De Paul. Now Messi running at the back line. Lionel Messi shimmies to the inside, tried to lift it toward the penalty spot. Good touch. Tackled away from Tagliafico, clean back up to De Paul. De Paul lofts it for Messi. It reaches Messi. Lionel Messi straight at Alexander Dominguez. First shot of the night for Messi. It was poor defending from Ecuador to let it fall to him. They get away with it, and they have a free kick. And now the Messi chance as we enter the final quarter of this game. Another free kick for Ecuador. Lautaro Martinez has to watch the rest of the night. Quite a luxury for Lionel Scaloni in Argentina to have Lautaro and Julian Alvarez to choose from as Messi's strike partner. Alvarez, of course, plays for Manchester City. He's already won every club trophy there is to win at a young age. Champions League, European Super Cup, Club World Cup. Of course, he's won the FIFA World Cup as well. He was so key to Argentina's run to that title in 2022. It's a good tackle won by Molina. And still down for Ecuador. That's Hincapié. Now the referee stops play. Well, on second viewing, I'm not sure how much of the ball Molina actually got. That was more shin to shin than foot to ball. Here's the moment a moment ago. It just looped over the head of Torres and fell right to Messi. Here was the penalty miss by Enner Valencia. Did everything right until the finish. Emi Martinez, who so often goes the correct way, so good at getting in takers' heads and then reading which way they're going. Not that time, but it still stays out. And Argentina still have not been scored on in this tournament. Good persistence in the middle of the park. And it breaks down for Ecuador, and Messi is on the charge the other way. And Messi making that space for himself. Messi flicking it. Alvarez got it stuck under his feet for a moment. Keeps it moving for De Paul. De Paul toward the back post, flicked away. Enzo Fernandez up for it. Argentina throw into the final 20 minutes. Chested down by Alvarez. Now Enner Valencia. He's the only man up for Ecuador. They're getting themselves pinned deep now. This is where Argentina can wear you down late in the game. Still no changes made by Felix Sanchez for over 70 minutes. De Paul said he was tugged back. Referee agrees. Andres Matande awards the free kick. Yeah, just a little drag back from Hincapié. Lionel Messi over the free kick, as you'd expect. That 9-day layoff between games seems to have done Messi an enormous amount of good. He's looked great tonight, after being clearly hampered by a leg problem in that second group game against Chile. In from Messi. Flick to the top of the area. Scuffed again. And now Valencia tries to break. And Enner Valencia is on the run. Ball hanging up on this turf. Valencia keeps possession. Lays it off for Paez. Caicedo now. Bodies joining the attack for Ecuador as they chase this equalizer. Hincapié lifts it toward the backside. Goes over everyone. Hunted down by Preciado. Preciado lifts it back to the mix. Here's Valencia. It wouldn't sit down for him, and it's cleared away. Not Enner Valencia's night so far. Still time for Ecuador. Ecuador fans outnumbered, but chanting "Si se puede." And their team certainly still believed that. Trailing to a 35th minute goal from Lisandro Martinez. From open play, they have been Argentina's equal tonight. Preciado was fouled. Ecuador in a hurry now. Lionel Scaloni wants his troops to get forward. Wants them to press the ball, especially Julian Alvarez. Now the Argentina chant. And Ecuador have not beaten Argentina in 16 previous Copa America meetings. They don't necessarily have to win this game outright. They'd settle for an equalizing goal and to take this to penalties. Although they'd still have to get by Emi Martinez in those if they were to get that far. But trailing 1-0 with 16 minutes to go, you'd still take your chances on that as an underdog. This is tackled away and won back. Good work again from Sarmiento. Just 22 years old. He's had a great night. Now Caicedo. Franco trying to lift it around the corner. Preciado goes tumbling, clutching his face. And now the referee stops play. And a yellow card is out for Caicedo. It was DePaul also down for Argentina. How high exactly did that forearm get from Nicolas Gonzalez? It was hard to tell from that angle. And Caicedo penalized for a foul on DePaul at the end of the play. Final 15 minutes. Caicedo just the second player booked tonight, along with Ener Valencia. A change has been made now for Ecuador. It's Sarmiento off, along with Kendry Paez. Alan Minda and Kevin Rodriguez come on. Minda scored a brilliant goal on the counterattack against Jamaica in their second group stage game to put that one away in a 3-1 victory. Kevin Rodriguez, a forward, so you would assume that they'll go with two up top for the rest of this game. Kevin Rodriguez plays his club ball in Belgium. He scored one goal for Ecuador. This is his 16th appearance for them. Minda's goal against Jamaica was his first in Ecuador colors. Just his 7th appearance now. Also plays in Belgium. You saw Argentina getting ready to make a change of their own. That ball left a little bit short. And this time Preciado is rewarded with a foul. And it is a yellow card to Nicolas Gonzalez. First of the night for Argentina. There was the yellow card for Caicedo when he bumped into DePaul. It is a double change for Argentina. Nicolas Otamendi and Giovanni Lo Celso coming on. Lisandro Martinez, the goal scorer, comes off. We'll see who else is coming off for La Albiceleste. It is Enzo Fernandez, the other, to make way. So Lo Celso will go into the midfield. Otamendi slots in at center back alongside Christian Romero. Two substitutions remaining for Lionel Scaloni. Nicolas Otamendi, 36 years old, very experienced guy to bring on to try to shore things up late. Now between the lines. almost fell for Ecuador there, but not quite. It was the first chance for Kevin Rodriguez. See this massive crowd in Houston. Mostly here to see Argentina and Messi. It's been Lisandro Martinez goal, a center back, separating the two teams so far tonight. That and the missed penalty by Enner Valencia, who hunted that ball down, but was offside in the process. Now two more changes for Ecuador. Carlos Gruezo off, so is Enner Valencia. And John Yeboah and Angel Mena come on. See Valencia's distress. John Yeboah, just his 6th appearance for Ecuador. He's already scored twice. He plays in Poland. Angel Mena, this is his 60th time appearing for Ecuador. He plays for Club Leon in Mexico. This is headed back, and Dominguez can take. It's a hard-working night for Enner Valencia. That penalty miss will haunt him unless Ecuador can turn this around late. Final 10 minutes. Argentina edging closer to the Copa America semifinals, despite not their best performance tonight. Get up, says the referee to Rodrigo de Paul. And what a wonderful turn, accelerating through the middle of the park. And bundled over for a late free kick for Ecuador. Yeboah, just on a couple minutes ago, draws a dangerous set piece. And a yellow card for Tagliafico. Look at this take and turn, and then the motor from Yeboah. Not a bad yellow to take for Tagliafico. That's a veteran's yellow. Professional foul. He wasn't going to let Yeboah through. Still a nice distance for a free kick. Mena is around it. So is Alan Minda. 14 and 15 for Ecuador. Minda and Mena. And Emi Martinez setting his wall. Instead, it's going to be struck with the left. It's into the wall. Second ball still alive for Ecuador. Back for Franco. He has to recycle it all the way to midfield. Disappointing for Ecuador in the end. And whistle stops play. Argentina were away on the counter as Julian Alvarez had dispossessed his man. They had a man down behind the play, and they're furious that Andres Matande didn't play advantage. There may have been concern about head contact from Matande. It's Christian Romero on the deck for Argentina. It was Mena who took the free kick. Definitely was not head contact, although still very painful looking. Unfortunate for Argentina because Julian Alvarez was gone. Well, expected goals certainly don't tell the whole story of a game. Sometimes they're interesting to look at just as an anecdote. And it is indicative of how Ecuador have played very well against Argentina tonight. Their expected goals about 1.4 to Argentina's 0.8. So Ecuador shading the game, you could say, statistically. Doesn't matter, of course. Argentina have the goal. That's what matters. They have a lead with just a handful of minutes left. Ecuador have played very well, just haven't been able to produce the final finish. They're running out of time to do so. Alvarez protects the ball, lifts it over the top. Messi lurking for it. Messi tries to head it down. It's Messi on it now. Messi wanted the return ball. Lo Celso dwelt on it for a little bit. DePaul, did he keep it in play? Now it's out. It is a throw for Argentina. That'll do for them. Nahuel Molina in no hurry to track that ball down. Return to him, looked like it came off him last. It is an Ecuador throw, and they're in a hurry to take it. Referee wants Hincapié to move back. Is there a late twist for Ecuador? Can Argentina see this out? See their way to another semifinal? That's not good from Ecuador's standpoint. 5 minutes to go plus stoppage time. Felix Sanchez trying to urge his side to a late push. DePaul boots it forward. This falls to Messi. Flying kick from Molina. This is an Argentina throw. Put out by William Pacho. Molina launches it down the line. And that clock continues to melt for Ecuador. They're about to make their last change of the night. It's Jordi Caicedo to come on. Not yet, though. This goes over Alvarez. It'll be a goal kick. First, that last change. Alan Franco makes way. Felix Sanchez has played all his cards now. Jordi Caicedo plays for Atlas in Liga MX in Mexico. 3 goals for Ecuador, 17th cap tonight. Launched forward, edge of the area, touched away by DePaul. Only as far as Hincapié. There's DePaul in the way again. There's Lo Celso. Now DePaul. Argentina so dangerous on these late counters. There's Messi getting his body in the way, taking the contact, winning the free kick. So good at managing a game, Lionel Messi, especially when he's not 100%. Knows when to lay his body on the line, when not to. Just a few minutes left and his side nursing a 1-goal lead in this quarterfinal. That was the time. Allowing them to take more time off the clock. Remember, Emi Martinez pinged one all the way into the other box that led to a chance for Lautaro Martinez earlier. Lifts this one to the edge of the area. Don't win the first ball this time. Second ball falls to McAllister, then it's taken away from him. And Ecuador have players up the pitch. Argentina racing their way back into position, and there is McAllister doing exactly that, breaking up the play as he does so many times. And those are the little moments and why Argentina have won titles. Seems like a little thing, but it's massive. Forward from Ecuador, top of the area. It's flicked back, bodies tumbling. Martinez can pounce, and Argentina can breathe. Otamendi down. He was battling for position with Jordi Caicedo. He did get his arm stepped on. It's the 115th appearance in an Argentina shirt for Nico Otamendi. Alexander Dominguez, we're into the final minute of the 90. How much more will we have beyond that? That flick goes backward for Argentina. Chance now for Ecuador. It's Caicedo. Caicedo scuffs it high into the side netting. And it comes to nothing for Latry. Will they get another chance tonight? Jordi Caicedo just on a few minutes ago. It was a slip at the back by Argentina, and they were scrambling. Kevin Rodriguez wanted it pulled back to the penalty spot. Fourth official about to show the amount of stoppage time we will have, and it is 5 minutes. Five more minutes for Argentina to manage, see their way into the semifinals. 5 more minutes for Ecuador to grab a late equalizer and force penalties. It's an Ecuador throw. Argentina shouting for a free kick. Messi was taken down. They fell. We go on. The man went down for Argentina. Ecuador got on with it, and they played against 10, and it paid off. It's onside. Now that second ball wasn't touched. It's going to stand. It was Yeboah with the ball in. And it was Rodriguez with the flick on. The assist to Yeboah, the goal for Kevin Rodriguez. And Felix Sanchez celebrates. And immediately motions for his team to keep their heads. It is being checked. The only thing that could wipe this goal off is if they determine that Jordi Caicedo was somehow interfering with play when that ball left Kevin Rodriguez's head. Caicedo was in an offside position. He was stretching for it. Would that be enough for them to deem that he was interfering? We have seen goals chalked off for those marginal interfering from an offside position calls in various leagues and competitions over the last couple of years. He starts to stretch for it. Kind of pulls back. Jordi Caicedo. It's Rodriguez making the contact. Emi Martinez, I don't think was getting there either way. Andres Matande saying, well, what do you want me to do? It's out of my hands now. A nervous wait for 72,000 inside NRG Stadium. Ecuador fans praying this gets confirmed. Argentina fans praying it gets wiped out. Of course, the longer this goes on, the more nervous Ecuador will get. The more Argentina will hope that there are reasons being found to overturn it. Again, it is close. Did certainly appear that Caicedo is in an offside position. Was he, by the letter of the law, interfering with the play? Goal confirmed. It is 1-1. I think it's the right call. Caicedo isn't making contact with it. Martinez wasn't going to get there. And Ecuador back from the dead. And we're minutes away from penalties now, unless one of these sides can find a late winner. Now that was a long VAR check, so who knows how much stoppage time we're going to have now. We're on 95 minutes. That goal was scored at about 91 minutes. So we should have another 4 minutes or so. Ecuador want to win it right now. They're down the right side. They're into the area. From the end line. Pulled across. It's out. It's a goal kick. It came off Angel Mena last. Nahuel Molina was substituted out for Gonzalo Montiel, and I think that's for penalties. Montiel, remember, scored a couple key penalty kicks, including the World Cup winner during those World Cup knockouts 2 years ago in Qatar. They have to get there first, and it's Ecuador looking likelier to win this before that. Back for Martinez. Had to play it off the deck. It's stabbed back forward. Man in an offside position for Ecuador. He tags up. Wonderful first touch from Caicedo. Caicedo now by the end line. Caicedo across. It's knotted wide. What a chance. They could have won it right there. Oh, alone in front of the penalty spot. Jordi Caicedo. I understand the reaction. Well, a few minutes ago, it were Ecuador praying for penalties. Now it's Argentina. We have another man down. Play is stopped. Now Argentina have made all of their substitutions. That was Nicolas Gonzalez, who looked like he was grabbing the back of his leg. Never a great sign. Launched forward again by Ecuador. Argentina having trouble dealing with these long balls. Handball given that time against Ecuador. And there's the final whistle, and we will go to penalties in this Copa America quarterfinal. Kevin Rodriguez with the stoppage time equalizer for Ecuador. It finishes Argentina 1, Ecuador 1. It will be decided from the penalty spot. 5 kicks each, at least. Emi Martinez will have a chance to play a big role at the end. So will Alexander Dominguez for Ecuador. Enner Valencia missed a penalty in normal time. Won't be able to take one now because he's off, having been substituted. And again, Ecuador would have gladly taken this at the start of the night. They certainly would have taken it when the clock ticked over 90 minutes. Emiliano Martinez has been so good on these penalty shootouts over the last few years. He won a semifinal shootout in 2021, help Argentina to that final where they would beat Brazil, of course. He won 2 penalties.